Okay, so today is another fun, fabulous adventure in art. We will be making a haunted jack-o'-lantern, and we will need crayons. You could also use markers or colored pencils, but my choice for this activity is oil pastel crayons. I have those. You probably don't at home, but if you would have oil pastel crayons, I like them because they blend. Now they are extremely messy, so at the end, if you use oil pastel crayons, if you don't have a spray called Fixative, it's in the spray paint section at Walmart, you would use hairspray when you're finished to cover your picture. So you would just lightly spray some hairspray over the top and let it set, and then it won't smudge later. All right, so for this picture, I'll start by using my background colors, which in my picture were blues and purples, shades of blues and purples. So for messy crayons or oil pastels, like I said, they blend really well. So I don't have to worry about how good it looks at first. If you're using crayons, you might be a little more neat, but you just rub the background, okay, and do the different shades for the night. I chose blue, purples, and greens, and maybe a little light blue for mine. Okay, so go ahead, put some over here. All right, I use this light blue next. These are very messy. If you do have oil pastel crayons, or if you buy some, know that they do create quite a mess on your hands. If your child is using these, also make sure they're wearing old clothes. They will clean up good. They do wash off with soap and water. They will wash off your table also. But I like the effect that they make because they actually rub together, blend very well. Sorry about shaking the table, but kind of needs to happen to make it look good. All right. So you're seeing kind of the effect of the oil pastels. You can also use a paper towel to help smudge it and blend it, make it look really nice. So the background, once the background is finished, then we'll start the foreground or the front of the picture, and we'll start layering with the dark black. All right. So, all right, my background looks pretty good now. All right, now let's begin the jack-o'-lantern. All right, so for me, I want to have a tree on the edge. So I'll put that over here, and I'll go up the page. And I'm not going to put the limbs out to the side yet. I'll just have the tree over here. And as you can tell, when you're working with oil pastels, the black goes on really nice and dark. I love how you can put layers on your page. All right, so here is my tree. And I'm going to practice making a circle with my hand before I do it. And then I'm going to put my jack-o'-lantern or my pumpkin on here. So I made my circle, And I'll put the stem of my pumpkin there. I'm going to create the eyes by making triangles, by making the letter A, then a line across. You can make a fun nose. And for the mouth, I start by making teeth by making the letter U, but making it more like a square. You could also just make squares like this and then connect the squares with a line going across. If you want teeth on the bottom to match up, you make another one underneath on each one. Okay, and then the line going across again, and then connect on the sides. All right, now I put a circle in the middle of the triangle, and I'm going to color that circle in on both. And then I'm going to go around the outside of the triangles really good. I'm going to leave my circle the color of the background, and instead of coloring just the facial features in, now we color the jack-o'-lantern in. So it's almost all black because it's a nighttime picture. And we leave the parts of his eyes the blue. Okay, go around his nose. Make sure you leave the nose blue. Go around his mouth. All right. So we're getting there. Okay. Learn the stem. Finish them up here. Okay. Now on his mouth, you can color everything but his teeth in, or you can do it the opposite, color his teeth the black. You can do it either way. So one way you'll see more mouth, one way you'll see more teeth. So you'll see what I mean when I'm done here. All right, so on this one, you see a funny mouth made with teeth. On this one, you'll see the opposite where we colored the teeth and we left the middle the blue. So you can do it either way. All right, now go up here to the tree limb again. We're just gonna kind of come out. You can make it however you want to look. And we just kind of start putting limbs going out here and there. Take it back down to the tree. All right. So we're just pretty much making some lines going up like tree branches do. You can make the letter Y. You can make the letter V. Whatever feels good to you. All right, so there are some branches. You can make them however you like it to look. Just adding little bits and pieces here and there. All right, so we can add grass down here. It's a nighttime scene, so the grass won't look green, it'll look black. All right, if you wanted a spooky moon, you could add a moon. And crayons don't do this, but oil pastels do. You can write on top of them. That's why I like them so much. All right. Make that glowing moon. All right. So that's our finished product, and I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.